bass players. Our topic today is a very interesting one. It's one of the most common questions I get. I teach students a lot, and if I ask them, what is that one thing you would like to get best at this semester? What do you feel like your weakness is? What do you really want to learn to do? The most common answer is, I want to play better bass lines. I want to improvise my own lines, make my lines better, more interesting. I'll tell you, the biggest challenge to doing that is that when the light's on and it's ready, set, go, many folks just play too much. They often play way too many pitches, and their rhythms sometimes are often just terrible. Guys who can groove pretty well if they're playing a transcribed line they've learned from a song, or maybe if they're reading, when they get ready to just play a bass line, man, it's like fear sets in and they get scared, that sort of a deer in the headlights look, and they just start doing all sorts of weird things. Well, one of the first things I work on with people to help play good rhythm and to get the groove happening is to limit our pitches. If we limit and have a small pitch set, then maybe we can focus better playing good time. Let's today work with the E minor, little groove. I'll turn the play along on in a minute. And let's play over that, the E pentatonic scale, these notes. That's what we call minor pentatonic. I don't really think of it as a scale, but it is. Scale degree 1, 3, it's flat 3 because it's minor, 4, 5, flat 7, octave. And of course, sometimes I go here, and then it's just the same notes. What I more think of it is a sound, a feel, and little shapes that I use. I've seen many people teach, which is a good idea, to learn this like a little box, and then another little box. That sort of squareness. D, E, G, A, go up here to A, B, D, E. I'll tell you, Marcus Miller plays that pentatonic riffs of the pentatonic in that scale all the time. He's made millions of dollars just doing that. As a matter of fact, all the guys do who play good funk and rock and lines like that, they all use this pentatonic sound. Again, the challenge is don't play too many of them. So let's get to that little groove, and I'll give you some ideas to work on, okay? See if we can get started here. Feel that groove? Quarter notes. Plate note. Leave some space. Space. Create some phrasing. Sure, I think that's enough for the moment. Now, if I were teaching to a large group of people or even one student, I'd say any questions, and they would ask things like, well, how do I know which notes to use? Well, only by your ear, only by trying them out. And you play the ones you like. You say, well, how do I know what's good? Well, you listen to records and you'll get the sound of the notes that Marcus Miller likes to use and other players. Well, how do I know what rhythms to play? Again, by listening to great players and imitating it. But you can work on just limit yourself not only in pitches, but limit yourself in rhythms too. And it sounds a little, elementary at first, but that's how we need to start. If we're stumbling when we're trying to play hipper lines, that's because we don't have the simple ones down. One more time. Let's just do some quarter notes. I'll call them out this time. Quarters. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Quarter, eighth notes this time. Here they come. How about a couple of sixteenths? That's just little patterns I've worked out. It's not nearly as hard as people make it. Be patient, take your time, and limit what you're working on. Make yourself a little rhythm track. We've got lots of rhythm tracks on our website. You can go find those. And just get in that groove, limit what you're doing, and work out small little bits of this sort of funky language at a time. You can do this.